Well, I hope you're doing well this weekend. It is a gorgeous first part of April. Sun's out. Bees are loving life right now. They're bringing in some nectar. Flows, you can tell the flow's starting to pick up just a little bit, so I'm making sure that the honey supers are on in the cases where they need to be, and just going through the hives. Today I'm gonna go through a couple of hives, check the numbers, look for swarm cells, make sure I don't have anything that's gonna cause an issue. If I do find a swarm cell, I'm probably gonna pull it out and put it in something else, let that little queen hatch. So stay with me. Well, I'll tell you, it is a gorgeous day in the bee yard today. One of the things that I'm gonna do before I put the tops back on these girls is I am going to treat them for mites using powdered sugar. Hopefully that will work. It's not some strong, powerful chemical, but I'm just not comfortable using one of the others just yet. All right. Well, we'll talk about that in just a little bit here. So here's the honey super. Let me look and see if they're doing, just really haven't done much up here just yet. I see a few bees on it. One of the things I may do is actually move take the queen excluder off. All right, so here's I see some bees down in there, but not enough for anything. Let's see what's going on here. All right, look at these gorgeous girls. All right, bees, beautiful girls. Boy, you got it propolized down, don't you? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, look at the bee numbers in here. This is just beautiful. Before I smoke them down, I want you to see it, because I'm not going to use the powdered sugar yet. All right, girls, y'all are loaded in here. Beautiful. One thing, I am specifically looking for swarm cells today. This little queen is marked, which helps us, so hopefully we can see her pretty easy. Make sure we know where she is. I'm most likely going to take the oh, I got that little girl. I'm most likely going to take the queen excluder off, depending on what I find here. And if I find a lot of brood, I might actually take some brood and move it to one of my hives that's just not doing great. I got a hive number 4 that I think they're replacing the queen, and they could use some extra brood, kind of equalize it a little. Boy, there's a ton of nectar, honey all in the top. Wow, look at this thing just glisten. Gorgeous. It is packed with nectar. So this is a frame they have no room to lay on right now. Okay, actually, one of the things I'm going to do, I've got there's my powdered sugar, as you can see. I've got a frame holder that I'm going to put right here, and let's use this space here. That's a good little help. Okay, get the finger out of there. I'm going to leave that there for just a minute. All right, let's pull this next frame. All right, girls. I know. Right on the hive tool. All right. I think I inserted this one last time to give them some space. I pulled a frame out of here and donated it to a 2 frame. So they're drawing this out nicely. Looks really pretty in here. They're pulling that wax out nice and even, just gorgeous. I don't see eggs in here just yet, but it might be in there. I just can't see it. That queen will be on before you turn around. All right, they're packing the nectar in here. Don't see the queen on this frame. Okay, I'm going to take this one and set it out here too. All right, now I'm about to get into a bunch of brood, in my opinion. I think this is about to be starting to show. All right, watch out, little girls. I want to get you. All right. Look at this. Lots of brood. Tons of brood here. Oh man. I don't see anything that looks like a queen cup or anything on here. A lot of brood on here though. Ton of brood. Okay, let me flip this over. Man, all right, emerging brood. They got This one's kind of interesting. Got pollen just packed in here, mixed with some drone in the corner there. Don't see the queen on this one. Bees covered up in pollen, just covered up, but this thing has got pollen all stacked down into it. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Move my hive tool, and I'm gonna just move this one over to the edge here for a second. Let me pop these up. Whoop. All right, little girl, let me get this thing right here, and I'll be out of your way. Now, one of the things with the powdered sugar that I plan on doing is basically it is not something I've heard a lot of things about it and read a lot about it. So oh, here we go. There's eggs all down in here. I got a good place to lay. I got room. They're expanding it out. That bee right there is covered up in pollen. There's the queen. Okay, here's our queen. Hopefully you can see that. She's right here walking around. Just gorgeous. Alright, got a little pink dot on her. We are going to stick her right back in here. No issue whatsoever. Alright. So that one's got our queen on it right now. We'll just have to remember that. Let me get a little bit of seen swarm cells yet. That's good. It is a beautiful day. You don't want to lose any bees by not paying attention to how packed they are. Alright, here comes a big frame. Wow, brood. This is it is solid cap brood. Just solid. Now that down there at the bottom is not a queen cell. It's sticking straight out. That's a drone. I'll show you this pattern. Just blow on them a little, they'll move out of the way. Look how gorgeous that pattern. The queen is really laying them. Doing a great job. This one is pollen. Got a little bit of honey. Okay, let's put these right back in here. I'm just gonna get them a little close. All right. Beautiful bees. Queen looks like she's doing great. She's definitely needing a little bit of room. There's some waggle dances going on. Lots of brood all the way around the bottom. It's all hatched in the middle. Honey up here. Don't see anything crazy going on. They're just kind of festooning at the bottom, hanging out, clustering. Here's some drone cells. That's all I see right there. I don't see all of these that are open. They really are just drones. Okay, well, I'm putting these frames back, but you can see the bees in here. Hopefully you can see it. They're just strung together. They're hooked together trying to measure how to build in here. So it tells you the kind of engineers they are. They string together and use body length to figure it all out. Look at them right there in the middle, just strung together. That's called festooning. Pretty awesome. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these frames on the outside here. I'm going to put it right in the middle. Give them a little bit of room. She's got room to lay. Queen's on this one. I'm going to scoot this one over just a touch. Alright. This is one of the breed boxes where I used the 9 frame, and it's got the, the hold-offs that just make it where it's wider. Pretty interesting. Alright, I'm going to slip this down in here real easy. That is a gorgeous frame. Honey. Alright, okay. Now, let me tell you what we're going to do. I can't move my hands like that. Got to be easy. I shook them and you saw a few bees come at me. Okay, so I actually want them to come up to the top. Let me get my powdered sugar. And here's what we're going to do. Sounds odd. We're going to put powdered sugar on these bees. Alright. That's enough. Okay. Okay, now you can see the bees. They are fanning. They are, the powdered sugar is not going to hurt them at all. In fact, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take this, put this box right on top. Alright, girls, I need you to get out of the way. Alright. Put the top back on. I am not putting a queen excluder. Okay, well, that wraps up Hive 2 here. Had a good visit with the girls, saw the queen, gave them a mite treatment with powdered sugar at the end. It's kind of fun to watch the bees fly around with powdered sugar on them, but they'll groom themselves and pull the mites off if they have any. It's not a sure fix, but I like it better than chemicals right now. So, hey, if you like, subscribe. God bless.